Hey, what's up? It's Annika and welcome back to my channel. It's time for another budget video. In this video, I'll be walking you through my full September budget using the EveryDollar budget app. If you're new here, then don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I take you along with me to paying off over $229,000 in debt, so every single step of the way on my debt-free journey, as well as fun Disney vlogs, travel vlogs, everything in between. Okay, let's just jump right into it. You might notice something jumping out at you at the top here, that I am quite a bit over budget. But you know what? You're just gonna ignore that part for right now. It's fine. The month of September is actually going to be a little wonky because I am moving from my parents' house in Oregon back to Orlando, Florida, and I'm driving. So me, my dad, and my puppy are going to make the 10-day journey across the country once again. Things are going to be a little bit weird in this budget. So for transportation, I only have some money set aside for gas because actually my dad and I are going to split certain things on the road trip. I'm paying for all of the hotels and majority of our meals, and he's going to cover gas, and let's hope we don't need any more maintenance. But for food, groceries, now part of the month, so for like the next week I'll be living with my family, and then I'll be on the road for another week and a half, and then I won't even actually be in Florida until near the end of the month. So this groceries might fluctuate. I don't really know because I have like a separate budget or separate budgeted amount for like food on the road and all of that. Restaurants, again, it's just kind of an arbitrary number. I don't know how I'm gonna organize that yet. I might not spend nearly as much as I'm budgeting for, but dog food, I don't have my puppy on like a set like bag of food schedule because we've started on a new food and I'm using like a little bit of each, so I don't know exactly like when I'm gonna need to get her more, so I can't be like, oh, I'm gonna need exactly 2 bags for this month, or I'm gonna order 3. Like, it's just an arbitrary number I gotta throw in there to remind myself that like, hey, remember that you're going to have to pay for this. Clothing, I'm just not gonna say it this month. We're just not gonna say it. Phone, same as it always is, all of my monthly subscriptions here. Now I've got a separate fund for moving, so I've got just $2,500 kind of just slapped there, but I have like a separate spreadsheet that I've broken down of all 9 or 10 of my hotels, which by the way were ridiculously expensive. Like, I get it, everyone's out and about traveling again, but these hotels are just ridiculous. So that's like all that $2,500 is to cover like cost of hotels, cost of food, parking, entrance fees. I have it all listed out, and considering I had my prior road trip when my dad actually moved me back to Oregon the first time around, I had that to kind of go off of as far as like how much breakfast and lunch are gonna cost and different things like that. And that's only part of it. I had like another budgeted section from August, but as you'll notice, I kind of jump around between months. Like, I have a June section and a July section here, and those are to literally cover my messes from prior months. It might not make sense, but you know what? That's just how I have to build it into my budget, and just had to point that out. I did upgrade my Horror Nights ticket for the Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights in Orlando. I had originally bought a one-night ticket, but then upgraded it to the Frequent Fear Pass because your girl loves to go to horror nights, and like, I don't care, I'll buy the ticket. And I'm going to Hawaii this weekend with my mom to celebrate her birthday. We'll be staying at the Disney Aulani Resort, so thrilled about that. That is literally the last like Disney property that I haven't been to around the entire world. I've been to every single Disney park across the globe, and I have not yet been to Aulani. So I do get cast member discount, so since I'm already on the West Coast as opposed to me living in Florida, it's so much easier for me to just go now with my mom, and we figured it's a long weekend, we should just do it. We literally booked it like a couple weeks ago. Like crazy people. So look forward to those vlogs. But my miscellaneous section, now this is a little bit higher. It's because since I am moving, granted I have ordered a lot of stuff that's already there waiting for me in Orlando, but I know there's gonna be things that like I'm gonna have to go pick up, like paper towels or like organizers for my closet, like little things that like I don't have that you just need to get when you move, you know what I mean? I do have a new patient vet appointment for my puppy in Florida because her vet's here, so obviously she needs a new one when we go to Florida and all of that. Like, I have a child now. Gotta make sure she's got a doctor. Auto insurance, hopefully it doesn't go up, because when I did move to Oregon, it actually went down significantly. Like, I was paying probably $130 every single month when I was in Florida, and then it went down to like 90, and then it went down to 75. So I honestly don't know what the difference is, and if it makes a difference now that also my car is paid off, so now I don't have like a lender involved, if that makes a difference. So I don't know. Had to budget for getting my Florida ID. Right now I have an Oregon ID, but it's not a real ID, so I can't really push off getting a Florida ID because I need to get the real ID and I need to get like registered to vote and all of that. So I'm literally going to do that like the day after I move there, which for once in my life I'm actually going to be on top of, whereas in the past I've waited like months to get the new ID. And then of course the federal student loans are postponed from accruing interest until January now, which like it's a win for me, but my private student loan is still there. So yeah, of course I've got that minimum payment. Now to kind of address the little over budget section at the top there, something really exciting happened this past month. I did get a pretty significant raise at my job, like a happy raise to the point where like I popped champagne. So I'm expecting more money in the month of September, I'll just say that much. It's also kind of very comforting to me knowing that like I don't, like it's okay if I overspend in certain things, that like I've justified in a way that make it worth it for me. But just wanted to keep you all in the loop and be real with you and like let you know that like I'm such a big spender. Like yes, I'm on this debt-free journey, and yes, of course I'm trying to inspire you to stay on track. And I don't want to set a bad example for you, but at heart, I'm a spender. And like I've spent a lot of money on experiences, like my trips and my like horror nights tickets. And I have fun adventures happening in the next couple of months that I had to book months and months in advance. So I had to pay for those, and just like things like that that are worth it for me. So I'm just super excited about it. There you have it. That is my September budget. My budgets are always a work in progress. They are always fluctuating. I actually just posted a video where I talked about how I basically threw my August budget out the window. And it doesn't help that, you know, I'm moving and my puppy had like an unexpected vet visit, or like certain things that just like come up or are make planning a little bit more challenging in these few months. So if I seem a little bit all over the place, you guys know why. But be sure to stay tuned for my trip vlogs and everything related to moving. I'm gonna give you all packing updates, and it's just an exciting time, and I'm so grateful for it, and I'm so grateful for all of you who support me. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Subscribe to my channel if you are not already. I almost forgot to mention, hello, I reached 10,000 subscribers last week, and I took a little hiatus from posting on YouTube, but I'm back, baby, and so thrilled and so grateful for all of you, and I can't wait to keep moving forward on this journey together. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.